Eduardo Bolsonaro is a Brazilian politician, lawyer and federal police officer. He is the third child of Jair Bolsonaro, the 38th president of Brazil. He has been a member of the Chamber of Deputies since 2015 and is affiliated to the Social Liberal Party. In 2018, he was re-elected to a second term as federal deputy, being the most voted lawmaker in Brazil's history after he received 1.8 million votes. In February 2019, it was reported that Bolsonaro was joining the movement. The European-based organization supports right-wing populism and was founded by former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon. He is the representative for the group in South America. In the Chamber of Deputies, Bolsonaro chairs the International Affairs and National Defense Committee. Bolsonaro was invited by his father to become ambassador to the United States. The U.S. administration under Donald Trump formally endorsed Eduardo Bolsonaro's nomination in October 2019, after being confirmed as leader of the PSL in the Chamber of Deputies. Bolsonaro withdrew from his nomination and President Bolsonaro nominated the charge d'affaires, Nestor Foster. On the 31st of October 2019, Bolsonaro threatened to introduce a new AI-5 inches in response to accused left-wing radicalization. AI-5 or Institutional Act No. 5 was the fifth of 17 major decrees issued by the military dictatorship of Brazil that gave them the power to override the government and constitution. His brothers are Flávio Bolsonaro, a member of the Legislative Assembly of Rio de Janeiro from 2003 to 2019 and currently member of the Federal Senate, and Carlos Bolsonaro, a member of the Rio de Janeiro City Council since 2001. He married the psychologist Heloísa Wolff on the 25th of May 2019 in Santa Teresa, Rio de Janeiro. The wedding was an intimate ceremony for 150 guests, including the father of the groom, President of the Federative Republic of Brazil Jair Bolsonaro, and First Lady Michelle Bolsonaro, who is the stepmother of the groom. She was one of the bridesmaids at the wedding. On the 10th of October 2020, the daughter of Eduardo and Heloísa is born. The child is called Georgia Wolff Bolsonaro. The child was born at 5:25 a.m. In 2015, Eduardo Bolsonaro ranked first in the category, Combating Corruption and Organized Crime, of the Focus Awards 2015. Bolsonaro had 16,769 votes, more than 10,000 ahead of the second place. In 2017, Eduardo Bolsonaro ranked first in the category of Best Deputy of the Focus Awards 2017. He had 55,256 votes, almost 3 times ahead of the second place. In late October 2019, Eduardo said a new AI-5 inches was a possibility in case of left-wing radicalization in Brazil. The speech took place in an interview with journalist Lida Nagel's YouTube channel after a question about the protests in Chile. Institutional Act No. 5 was edited in 1968, during the harshest period of the Brazilian military dictatorship, and resulted in the dissolution of the National Congress and state legislative assemblies, in addition to suspending constitutional guarantees, allowing the rescission of political rights in a summary form, and the end of habeas corpus. The period that followed AI-5 was marked by intensification of censorship and political repression, with torture and assassination of opponents of the regime. Eduardo's statement generated widespread negative reaction from left, center and right parties. In addition to the judiciary, the opposition said it will denounce Eduardo to the Parliamentary Ethics and Decoration Council. Mayor Rodrigo Maia said in an official statement that the declaration on AI-5 was repugnant and that the repeated apology for the instruments of the dictatorship is punishable by the tools that hold the Brazilian democratic institutions. The Constitution guarantees Eduardo Bolsonaro not to be punished for any of his opinions, words or votes. The so-called parliamentary immunity, provided for in Article 53 of the Constitution. However, the Constitution itself also states in Article 55 that a parliamentarian may lose his or her mandate for breach of decorum if there is abuse of the prerogatives guaranteed to congressmen. Based on this, the opposition announced that it will ask for Eduardo's impeachment in the Council of Ethics and Parliamentary Decor, after the strong negative reaction and being reprimanded by President Jair Bolsonaro. The deputy said he had been misinterpreted in the Brazil Urgente program of band, and apologized for the statement.